I got to burn a trail, let my soul inspire to a higher place. In the sky a case, no time to waste. Never close this case, man. Whatever you do, it's always gonna come back. So living by the guns, gonna get the gun clap. I ain't giving in, hell no, fuck that. If you got a problem, then stand up and say what. Man's gotta do, you know what a man's gotta do for life and battle. Yeah, gotta let it roll up since the first man, cause I am yet to put my fist down. It ain't easy, but never show my weakness. No way out of this, but you better seize it. Keep pressed towards Jesus. Pray to God, still make my own way. And I prove this.
Hello everyone, this is Gregor, welcome to the stream. And tonight more personal, with a slightly newish intro song. For a bit, at least. Assuming that once I upload my first VOD, it's not gonna get a copyright claim, in which case I'm going back to the freebie ones. So, let's see. Without much ado. So yeah, kind of like decided to take the night off yesterday. I have to say that it did wonders for my peace of mind. So I'm actually kind of thinking of doing it like a regular thing, so I don't stream on Wednesdays and just like, do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then maybe try and like a Sunday night as well. Because honestly, work has been a bit of a pain, or rather a lot of a pain, if that makes any sense. And I really do need some quiet time, some introspection, or not. But yeah, at least some, some alone time, I guess, or me time, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we are 5 days from the next full moon, and apparently I can get oil in 2 days for one of Elizabeth's requests. I'm kind of puzzled that there isn't any more of the date side quests. I'm going to assume that one will unlock after the next full moon, maybe. But I have no idea. I've been saying this for a while now, but I really don't know what's about to happen to with the game. Even though both Tuma and I think it was like the Jungle Robot or Melee Mage kind of hinted at stuff that's about to like go down the next full moon. My guess is there's something gonna be like going on with Strega, maybe. Also, I thought I would get into the spirit of the things with what is probably the largest coffee mug in our household. I think it's like about like slightly smaller than my head for like comparison purposes. Head, mug. I mean, it can almost like hide my face if I put it in front of me. It's filled with wonderful, wonderful coffee and like a couple of shots of espresso, because coffee by itself would not be strong enough if diluted with this much water. So, cheers. Kind of a shame that Raiken isn't around. I bet he'd get a kick out of this mug in particular. She was the kind of girl that men drop dead gorgeous. But no matter how attractive I was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work. Okay, so kind of need to adjust this, sorry. Because, I feel like whoa! What the... Hey, Puffy, welcome! 20 people, jeez! Boop. And one away, welcome, how are we doing tonight? How's it going? You just caught me, like, 5 minutes, boop. And JD Kepler. Hey, that's a lot of names that I've never seen in like ages. Hey! Cloud Valentino! Hey, welcome, how's it going? I'm just trying to read all the raids. So I'm just like, you caught me for a loop there. Oh, and Puffy, hey, how are you doing? Long time no see. How was Neo, I want to say. Right? It was Neo, I think. Puffy raid. Thank you. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? How are we doing? How am I? I'm okay. I'm been better, but this is my okay state, thankfully. How are you? Haven't managed to catch one of your streams in like ages. It's an amazing game. Yeah, I know. I cleaning house in Neo. Of course she is. I mean, have you seen her play Dark Souls? Neo should be no challenge. So in love with as much as Dark Souls. See, I told you. She's like really into the whole Dark Souls thing. Ah, thank you. Told Neo is harder to some degree. Oh, I mean, depends. I guess. Like what I found hardest when I played Neo, and I never actually went very far in it, was that I had the hardest time trying to decide what gear I had to pick, because the game gives you like mountains and mountains of loot, and everything is like minutely different from everything else, and I just can't decide of like what I want to keep. Like, do you want stuff that's good against Oni? Do you want stuff that gives you more what's the like I remember some of the stats and I had no idea what anything did in there. It's what just can't get wrapped around Dark Souls 1 still. Really? Oh yeah, you were trying to play the it was like the remastered version, I think, at some point after you were done with like some Soul Level 1 runs in 3 the last time I watched, maybe? Could be, probably. My memory is not as it used to. Also, let's see. Mom coming over Saturday with new bedsheets and stuff. Nice. Yeah. And also, Cloud says learning curve is a bit much. Yeah, I don't know about the learning curve much. It was more the indecision that I got. I just like for every 10 minutes of the game I played, I spent another 15 trying to decide on what to keep from items. And at some point, I figured out that I was 3 or 4 hours into the game and I was only like at the second level, just because I was stopping so much to choose stuff, that I kind of said maybe I'll start over when I go read a wiki or something to know where I should give priority. Need to replay Dark Souls 3 because new PC, nice. Yeah, that's a good benchmark for a new PC, to be honest. Although, well, I don't know. What would a good like recent game be for a benchmark? Like the most recent one I have is either gonna be Sekiro, Resident Evil, or Monster Hunter. One of those three. Got everything. Nice. Ooh, trying to figure out what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh, yes. We put in an order, didn't we? With like that scrap weapon or something. Agree? Yeah. Okay. Also, did anyone manage to catch my seasonal mug? It's like so big. It's literally as big as my head. I was just saying that when I started the stream. It's by far the largest mug that I have in this household. How's the stream? It's okay, I guess. I mean, I only just started like 14 minutes ago now. Nice mug, thanks. Do I like this game a lot? I enjoy it. I have been bitching about it a bit, like not bitching, but maybe making fun of all the tropes. But it's like an old game, so it has a bunch of those. Mug as big as head. Yep. See. At least you don't have to make constant trips to refill. Yeah, but it's also very hard to handle. This is something that I didn't think of. My microphone is like very close to my mouth, and this thing kind of doesn't fit between that space. I have to like go back like this to drink, which is fine, but I mean, I did not expect that to happen. It is your mug? Yes it is. Oink. Let's see, so glad I'm streaming. Yeah, I know, the last month I kind of fell off the wagon, I guess, if that's the correct way to say it. But I mean, I also had microphone issues, so we kind of like got a replacement for that. And that's because my bag. Yeah, I know, I got it. That's what the wink was for. But yeah, we had some issues with the Yeti, and support was not helpful at all. So I ended up getting this one instead, which actually does a better job because it's a dynamic one, so it doesn't pick up all of the stuff that I have running in the background as noise. It's like so nice I don't have to filter anything anymore. This is... What you're hearing is 100% pure Gregor. No noise gates, no compressors, no nothing. Although I should probably have a compressor at some point. So I don't peak a lot. But yeah. So how are you guys doing? I mean, I haven't caught with most of you in like ages. Like the last time I watched like either Puffy or Cloud streams was months ago, and like probably Manaway I watched like a couple of weeks ago the last time, because it's been like this whole weird thing at oh, I've been dealing with depression, that sucks. I hope you feel better soon, I guess. Oh, thank you. I mean, it's fine. Thanks everyone for dropping by. Like, and thanks for the lurks as well. Always appreciate it. But yeah, what was that? I'm trying to remember what everyone was playing the last time I watched them. I think it was Manaway was doing. Oh my god, I forget the name. That like open world exploration thing where you were playing an archer. Well, damn, I forgot the name. And the funny thing is, I actually made a note of it so I would go buy it when I got paid. And now I forget the name. Oh. No worries. Let's see. Gotta start. Thanksgiving dinner. Oh yeah! So for everyone that's stateside, happy Thanksgiving today. Enjoy your turkeys, I guess, and cranberry sauces. I don't know. We don't have Thanksgiving around here, so my entire exposure to Thanksgiving comes from TV shows. Also, yeah. I'm really hoping you feel better soon, Mana. In the mood for a walk, really? Okay, that sucks. So that means we have nothing to do tonight. I was right? Hey! Happy Thanksgiving! Like, locally we only have... Yeah, it's... I guess it's like an exclusively American thing, right? Not even the British celebrate it, and they tend to like share a lot of other traditions, kind of. But yeah, like the only time I would have turkey, as in like a whole turkey or like fancy turkey, I guess, which now that I think about it, kind of makes me think of a turkey with a top hat and a monocle or something. And going like gobble gobble. The only time we would have turkey around here would be during Christmas, maybe, or like New Year's if we had people over. So yeah, it's not really like a thing around here too. Canada has it as well. Okay, fair enough. You never actually had turkey. I mean, it's very close to chicken, I guess. It'll make you sleepy. Yeah, that's apparently here in Denmark is duck. I've actually only ever had duck once in my life. Ducks are very hard to get a hold of here. Here it's mostly like pork, beef, a lot of lamb on the holidays. Like for example, on Easter holidays, they roast whole lambs on a spit and eat that. Chicken-ish, a bit sometimes. I only had like dinner 1 hour ago and I'm hungry again. Damn it! Arg. Wait, what? There's something I need to tell you. Oh, it's gonna be the time when he breaks up with the... yeah, I hate this guy. Lamb. Last time was almost 5 years ago. Around here they have it a lot. Like, so much. Like the... a large... percentage of the local population has lamb on holidays, on weekends, on anniversaries, on I don't know, older people birthdays, I guess they do that as well. Sometimes because the weather's nice they might do it. So yeah, generally people here like to I don't know, barbecue, I guess. They like to barbecue stuff a lot, and lamb meat on charcoal is like cooked on charcoal, not eaten on charcoal. It's kind of like a major thing here. Also, wait, what? Roast wild boar. I've never actually had boar, you know, or deer actually, venison, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm like nearly 34 years old and I've never had either boar or venison. Also, I kind of like forgot what I was supposed to be doing. There's like a social link here. I think... well, I guess we need to push for magician, even though I don't like the guy a lot. Fine, let's do this. Hey, what's up? I'm heading home right now. What are you doing? Don't run in the hallways. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're like, we're allowed in this school, apparently. I don't know why. Actually, now that you mention it, it kind of made sense to me that people would tell me off for running in the hallways, considering how strict Japanese schools are always shown on series and anime and games. For some reason, Kenji isn't eating. Oh no. I can't eat. Yeah, okay, Asuka's wrong. Dude, listen to this. I've got a serious problem. I saw a magazine on Emiri's coffee table. Guess what it was called? Right to be? How did you guess? Because it was the only one that made sense. When I saw that magazine, I began to think. I made up my mind, man. As soon as I graduate, I'm gonna marry Emiri. For those of you that haven't been here, he's talking about his teacher. And this is a fucked up social link, as we will probably see soon. You're rushing things. Shut up. You're rushing things. Dude, I'm not rushing things. I'm gonna marry her eventually, so what's the difference? Why should I wait? Kenji's yelling you. What, really? Seriously in love with Emiri and I'm gonna marry her. What? What's his problem? Everyone is staring at Kenji. Of course they are. I wanted your support, dude. And actually him becoming angry at us levels up his social link somehow. He likes us more now. I don't know. Like, mechanics-wise, I know why this happens, but it doesn't really make sense from a writing perspective. Unless you know what's about to happen in the next couple of levels of this social link. It's like a slight spoiler. He doesn't get to marry her. We should get going. Hey, I wonder how many more times I'll be able to home... wait, what? I wonder how many more times I'll be able to walk home with you like this. Why was that so hard to read? I don't know, maybe I haven't had enough coffee yet. Luckily we can kind of remedy this.
Welcome back.
So we kind of need to find oil. And I think it's gonna be Aegis that's gonna give it to me. Yeah. Are you looking for oil? There are many types of oil. Fuel, food, and so on. If you'd like, I can give you some of my silicone oil for delicate parts. I have a large supply. I bet you do. Slowly backing away. I also need to remember to turn this in because this is one of the few requests in the game that you can only complete a single day before it expires. Because a lot of these side quests that I'm doing have an expiry date, I guess. They have a deadline. This one is the 2nd of October, and as you can see on the top right, it's the first now. Massage oil and cooking oil. Not exactly in that order. Wink. Let's see. But yeah, it's... the label on it, on the can, says mechanic oil. So this oil is used to... Wait, what? So this oil is used for cooking mechanical things. 10 out of 10. There are so many unusual people in your world. I would never have thought of trying eating a machine. Though now that the idea is in my head, I'd like to try some. Wow. Would it be too much trouble to ask you to bring me some mech fries? No, she's not stupid. She's just she just has exactly zero experience of the outside world. She's not actually human, if that helps. Although I don't think the Persona games ever explain what the people in the Velvet Room are supposed to be. Daisuju. I can make this one when I'm level 53, I want to say. This one is in Haraba block, which I don't have available. Which means I'm done with all the quests for now. Isn't that great? And with one in-game day to spare. Mech fries, yeah. So her whole shtick is that she always horribly misunderstands the human world. In this case, she asked for oil, thinking it would be cooking oil. Aegis, who by the way is an android, gave us mechanic oil. And then, predictably, Elizabeth misunderstood that for oil used to fry mechanical things. And therefore asked for mech fries. Yeah, so it kind of makes sense. It's kind of one of the running jokes of this game that Elizabeth keeps misunderstanding like anything that she sees on the outside world. And there's a lot of quests where you have to take her out on like a date, but not a date really, but just, you know, take her out to spend time with. And you take her around the town areas in the game, and she misunderstands every single thing that she sees. It's kind of nice, although it becomes a bit predictable after a while. Oh, it's you. Well, have a seat, kid. This is gonna be my level up here. Fingers crossed. Or isn't it? It is. It's loading. Hey, sorry about, you know. Let's just forget about it, alright? Anyway, I'm sober today. Yeah, he was drunk the last time he talked to us. So just sit down and listen to what this old monk has to say. Don't remember what his rank was. Was it like 8? All I gotta do is look all serious and recite the sutras and I can make easy money. At least that's what I thought. So I begged to take over my parents' temple. Ooh, backstory, nice. But every day is the anniversary of someone's death. I'm working 24/7 as if my temple was a convenience store. How much of a dick would I be if I told this to him? Wow. I'll do it. That's only half true, kid. Sure, I've got no time for leisure, but I'm definitely not poor. Oh, he liked it. Huh. It varies, of course, but an offering can sometimes be as much as a salaryman's year-end bonus. Okay. But as you can see, I'm too busy. I gotta push this whole body of mine to the limit. So how is smoking cigars and drinking to your death helping here? What? Maybe I should think of something else to do with my life. I can't keep this up for much longer. I've been drinking too much lately. Making a fool of myself like I did the other day. Time to retire? Yeah, maybe you're right. Person should know when that's enough. Wow. Ooh, how about this? We never filed for divorce. And since I own the temple... Wait, what? What's he talking about? And since I own the temple, we could all live there. I think it's a pretty good idea. Could retire and enjoy life for once. What do you think? I mean, what are you talking about? Seriously. Oh, his wife, isn't it? See, I'm thinking about asking them to come back. You know, my wife and my son. First, I gotta find out where they are. I'll hire a detective. I don't care how much it costs. And when I see him, first thing I'm gonna do is tell him I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I'm gonna be concentrating on this, so I probably won't be seeing you anytime soon. I've had enough of dealing with a punk like you anyways. Good riddance. Huh. Is he actually going away? Because I haven't maxed his social link yet, so that there's like more interactions here, right? Probably like level 8? 9? I don't even remember at this point. 9. Okay, so we're like one step from maxing it out. Which doesn't really matter anyway, because this is the only guy that I can interact with on certain nights. So I haven't even been paying attention on how much I've leveled him, I guess. Oh my god, what is it with emails and Black Friday deals already? It's not even Friday yet. So basically we now have a couple of 3 days and then a huge boss fight, apparently. What's it called? Raiken kept saying that I'm gonna enjoy the next one, although I don't particularly trust his taste in boss fights. Let's just say he's a much better player at games than me. Wait, what? Fuka went reverse? Oh no. How long have I not spent time with her? Well, crap. I actually don't think I did any events with her at all, so that kind of makes sense. Because they're supposed to go reverse if you they're supposed to like reverse if you don't spend more than 60 days, I want to say, with them. Yeah, we got a filler here. That sucks. And as far as I know, the only way to kind of like make amends is to go to the shrine and pray, I think. Kind of wonder if Fuka stops talking to us now that she's reversed. How can I help you? Nope. Deeper relationships with other people. Stalker persona. That's actually a good way of putting it, but it's not persona powers. Let me show you. Let me show you how it works. So every single one of the major NPCs that you meet in the game has a specific arcana associated with them. So, for example, the kid that wanted to marry his teacher, that Kenji dude, is the magician. It's this guy. I don't remember his name. Hidetoshi. Yeah, this Hidetoshi guy is Emperor, and there's like one for each. Like the monk is the tower, the guy that we just talked on the nightclub last night. And the way it works is that all the summons in the game, all the personas that you can summon, also have a related arcana with them. So, for example, Thoth is Hierophant. Remember the magician guy? We kind of like had a magician persona here. There we go. Sati is a magician persona. So, how it works. The more you level the social links, the more you spend time with people, the more bonus XP you can get when you make these personas in the Velvet Room. And the way you make personas is you kind of fuse them together. You select two and you kind of like smoosh them into a new one. Which one you get depends on what you fuse. And let me show you, for example, can we make anything that's a magician as well? Or like maybe justice? Oh, Dominion. There we go. Oh no, we already have Dominion, but okay, it should be fine for the purpose of the demonstration. So, if I fuse a Black Frost and a Lachesis, I guess, if you see here, the result is Dominion, which is a justice persona. This is its arcana. See, these are like the different categories of personas. So Dominion is a justice persona, and since I have justice at level 10, when I decide to make this persona, it's gonna get like a bunch of levels for free. So what this basically does is it kind of rewards you for spending time with people by allowing you to get personas that are stronger than what you're actually allowed to have. Because the way the fusion system works, you can only fuse up to what level your character is at the moment. So for a persona that's level 50, your character also has to be level 50. But if I also get another extra 3 levels for that level 50 persona, it's gonna be at 53 with a level 50 character. So I'm actually getting stuff that's more powerful than I am, and therefore I'm having an easier time doing dungeons. Hope that made a bit of sense. Oh, and if you max them up to level 10, which is the maximum, you also get 2 benefits that they never go into reverse, so they can never hate you anymore. And 2, you unlock a special persona, which is called the ultimate persona of so-and-so arcana. So the ultimate of justice, the ultimate of magician, the ultimate of fool and tower, and so on and so forth, which are like level 70-ish personas, but are supposed to be very, very powerful. Also, did I mention that this lady is a robot? In case you didn't realize from the weird... Yeah, they are based on the major... they are based on the major tarot arcana faces. There's like 22 of them. I don't think all of them are in each Persona game. They usually have like 1 or 2 that are... she looks like a robot. She is a robot, and it's kind of like my constant annoyance that she's actually attending school. If you see, like, she's right here next to us. She attends school and no one seems to notice that she's a robot. Apparently having fooled everyone to think that she's a real girl. Or whatever the Pinocchio thing, the quote for Pinocchio was supposed to be. Like I'm a real boy now. Kind of like this. But yeah, how can people not notice like the huge mechanical things that replace her ears? Like in place of her ears, even. It also kind of like becomes even funnier to notice when she actually speaks, and she sounds like someone that doesn't have a good concept of how language works. So she speaks in like a very monotonous, like very precise kind of, very technical kind of mode of speech. It's like, I believe that this is a very important thing to do, to act on. Yeah, or something like that. It's like kind of like we're about to get a cutscene maybe next one or two one or two in-game days, so you'll see what I mean. It's like I just can't get how no one even thinks to ask her if she's a robot or something. Which kind of sucks. I mean, it's an old game. I get the tropes. I get how it's all supposed to play out. But yeah, I don't get why she reversed so fast though. Ugh. Let's see. We have Devil at. Oh. We actually get to max out Tanaka today. Hey. So this guy is kind of special. He does not. It does not matter what you tell him. As far as his leveling up goes. All of the other ones kind of work on like a point system, so the better the answers you give, the more points you get, and the faster you level up. This guy is like 1 level per encounter, so if you have 10 encounters with him, you get him maxed out, and that's about it. Which is kind of nice, kind of like straightforward. It's also probably the only person I can interact with on Saturday evenings. So, you know, that's also nice. Perfect timing. I'm actually waiting for the volunteer I told you about. I've decided to make a donation. Oh, there she is. Hey, what? Isn't this like the reporter lady that keeps bugging us? See, isn't she gorgeous? Absolutely, I guess. I don't know. I knew you'd agree. You can't hide your attraction, you little devil, you. Really? Few men can say no to a woman like that. Wow. She's raising money to help orphans in foreign countries. I don't look at it as a donation so much as an investment. Let me explain. Hey, no worries, Cloud. Thanks for sticking around and, you know, for keeping us company on stream. Children who learn to cope with adversity are more likely to become rich and famous, like me. Yeah, he's also very self-centered, by the way. I'm thinking of donating 10 million yen. Not a corporate donation, but a private one. Wink. When I told them over the phone, they sent me this. President Tanaka handed you a thank you letter? I received it the very next day. Now I can't back out. 12 million yen is nothing to me though, really. Can I have like a million as well then? Once those children grow up and become successful, I'll introduce myself to them. I'll say I'm the one that made it all possible. Then I'll be well taken care of in my old age. Wow. Talk about ulterior motives. Huh. The idea probably would not have occurred to me if it wasn't for a conversation. Wait, so I'm to blame for that? Wow. By talking to you, I seem to have developed an interest in watching others mature. I thank you for that. Actually, I should be thanking myself for wisely noticing this. Of course you should. Despite his self-flattery, yeah, that's an understatement, you sense President Tanaka's true appreciation. You feel like you fully understand him now. Wow! Giant ego, yeah, giant is not a big enough word to cover this guy's ego. he's also the person that operates the telemarketing channel in this game, where you can go on Sundays and buy stuff for cheap. But that's okay, we don't care about that anymore. What we care about is that we maxed another one. Yay! We bestow upon thee the ability to create Beelzebub, the ultimate form of the Devil Arcana. Yeah. So in Persona 4 and 5, Beelzebub was kind of like a meh persona to use. He had like decent resistances, but his ability set was kind of meh on its own. It was like very dependent on what you've used to make him. So yeah, it wasn't that good. Maybe in 3 it's better. Although I'm probably not gonna see this for another 5 or 6 streams, maybe. The Devil's social link is at its maximum level. You can now create Beelzebub, Lord of Hell. Wow, I should not be yelling that out loud, right? You can keep that letter. I worked myself to the bone to earn that money, and all I get in return is a piece of paper? Wow. Sheesh. Excuse us. We need some time alone to talk about adult stuff. Oh, by the way, I've decided to pass on the exclusive modeling contract we discussed. Unfortunately, I got swept up by your enthusiasm and may have given you the wrong impression. Anyway, wow. Anyway, stop hanging around middle-aged men like me and find what truly makes you happy. Toodaloo, my dear boy. May you find success one day. Huh. Was it? What? So, because I know a lot of you weren't here when this social link started. You initiate this by getting scammed out of 40,000 yen by that guy, which, by the way, you never get back. That's the important takeaway here. You never get your money back. So he scams you, and then he tells you to stop hanging around him and go make yourself happy somehow. Wow. But yeah, Giant Ego doesn't even begin to describe this guy's attitude.
I've located the target. It's in the plaza in front of Iwatodai Station.
This will be the 10th. Only a few left. But let's worry about them one at a time.
Let's do this.
Assuming they come one at a time. Just kidding.
That's what she said.
Yukari-chan, how did you know? I sensed 2 of them.
Ah, Yukari, you idiot, you jinxed
Are you
it.
serious? Me and my big mouth.
Yep, she jinxed it. English translation, yeah, I know.
Where's Shinji?
He just notified me that he'll meet up with you later. I didn't ask any questions.
Figures. He's always played by his own rules.
He's a bad boy. He's always played by
Okay,
his own
At least he's
rules.
coming, right?
Yeah, not like someone I know who missed last time.
Yeah, he was kidnapped, dude. Come on.
Hello, I was tied up, remember?
See?
Sheesh, give a guy a break.
Wait, Ken-kun isn't here either. Hey, Junpei, go get him. That'll be your punishment for last time.
Punishment? What is this, kindergarten? That little shit is more trouble than he's worth.
So yeah.
All right, let's move out. We'll determine
This
that
is,
formation
by the way,
once
this
we're
is
out.
one of our teammates talking about another one of our teammates. Huh.
There they are. This is the way we go to school. We've got to protect this place.
It seems like they've been waiting for us.
Where's Amada?
It wasn't in his room, so who knows?
Damn it, Shinji, where are you?
I think we should hurry. They look like they're about to make their move.
Who's they?
All right, let's decide on a team and engage the enemy.
Okay. So apparently, Raiken was saying that this fight has kind of a special mechanic, I guess. And I have no idea what that's gonna be. Also, to be honest, I also don't like how two of our party members are not here, and that people don't seem to be giving it more thought. Which I assume is gonna mean that they're kind of either off on their own having other adventures, or they're somehow involved with this boss fight, and we're gonna find out soon. Are you ready? Yes. Please be careful. Oh, I forgot to save. That sucks. Wait, what?
I'll keep you informed. Please be careful.
So one of them's like, what, a horse? With wings? And the other one's like a bouquet lady? Sure.
I don't detect the fortune one anymore. The strength one must have done something.
So okay, horse is fortune and the other one's strength.
You can't attack it right now. Concentrate on the one whose arcana is strength.
Okay. So what would a good opening move be? Maybe try for melee? I think I want to try for like Getsuai for starters. So that's a move that on full moons, such as nights where you fight bosses, gets a bonus. Oh, wait. How much health does this one have?
Proceeding.
Oh god.
Help me.
This is gonna take forever. I don't like this. Can I go back to fighting the regular stuff? Wheel of Fortune. Wait, what? Oh no.
What is this? Roulette?
Huh? Wait, what? I get to control it? Enemy's defense up. Great.
That wheel's effects depend on where it stops. Red is bad luck. I hope it doesn't come up.
Great. At least I have Rakunda, so I can remove the defense debuff. Or the defense buff, I guess.
Help me.
Come to think of it, Persona 5 had something like this as well, didn't it? Oh, yeah, lovely. Moderate damage to the enemy. Oh, okay. We'll see how this goes.
Initiating summon sequence.
I don't get why Raiken liked this so much.
Do it.
Maybe there's like a trick to this mechanic that I can exploit. Wait. Are they shooting themselves? No, no. It's kind of hard to explain, actually. Those aren't actually guns. The game calls them evokers, and they're kind of supposed to help them channel their personas. They're shaped like guns, but they're not guns. That's the that's like the general idea behind it. As you can imagine, school kids that appear to be shooting themselves to cast spells was not something that was well received back when this game came out. Not in the slightest, actually. So I think I kind of figured out how the wheel works. See. Did I? Nope. I mean, I kind of did. My timing's still a bit off, though. That kind of sucks. At least we can remedy the next attack. Miss. Miss! What?
Proceeding. I can do it.
It's kind of like a weird RPG, unfortunately. So let's see if I get it this time. I'm like a defense down, right? So let's see if I get it. Okay, I kind of think I got the timing down now. Kind of. Oh shit. I think we need you carry to be healing.
All right.
In the meantime, since the defense is down, we can do this. Aha!
Providing support.
No, don't
Hang in there.
heal me. I hate how you can control your party members in this game. It's so annoying. This game would be like 10 times easier if you could control everyone. Ooh, wait. These are weird icons. What the hell is everything? Oh, it's status debuffs. Okay, so what do we want the opponent to get? Is that the ghost one? Let's see. No, I got the next one, but that's fine. Dazed? Enemies in panic. Huh. Cool. Sexy dance. Can't concentrate. Yay! Gotcha.
Proceeding. Hang in there.
Okay, so it's damage and healing. So we really need to get onto this. Come on. Yes! Major damage done to the enemy. Heavy damage, sorry. It's the same thing. Okay, I think I got the timing down here.
Enemy's tired. Finish it off.
No, 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 no. Don't charm me. Oh.
Lycus has been charmed. He's
Oh, I have... Oh, I have Charmed. Okay, that's fine. So, if we actually mistime it and Aegis gets charmed,
Initiating summon sequence.
it's gonna be a pain because she's like pretty heavy duty like melee attacker. So we don't really want her to be attacking us instead of the enemy. Okay, let's see. This is it. Come on. No, this is like medium. Damn it. Well, I mean, it's still better than nothing, right? Isn't she dead yet? Defense reverse dead. Sucks. Yeah, but she's dying. Yeah, as long as it's a blue one, it's fine. Because like red ones hurt us, and blue ones hurt them. Apparently, I think she's gonna be dead though. I don't think she has that much health left. So yeah, Aegis is probably gonna finish her off here.
Initiating summon sequence. I can do it.
Unless she misses. Like, ah! Why? God damn it. Ooh. Oh, I think I mistimed that. Oh, I mistimed that. She got an attack buff. Yeah. I mistimed that. No. Oof. Don't kill. Ouch. Oh crap! And she threw Yukari down. Okay, she's dead. There we go.
I detect fortune again, so you can attack that one now.
Gee, thanks.
Providing assistance.
Why, you little...
Okay. So I guess that heals us, right? HP restored. Okay, that was indeed what I was aiming for at the moment.
Initiating summon sequence.
Yeah, this fight is gonna take forever if we can't hit the damage once.
That's not fair.
Wait, what? Wait, what? It changed it? The hell? Let's see if we get it. Hey, we got it! Woo! You know, it's not actually attacking though, so don't I have anything that gives me rebellion? Mazionga, Megiddo. Huh. I do not actually have anything. Oh, revolution. Yeah, we've got Eligor. Okay, that's fine. So we can just like use revolution here and then have anyone go all in with melee attacks. And fingers crossed we're gonna get at least one or two of them to connect. Hey! Speaking of which, so once you manage to throw every enemy to the ground, you can do this. It's kind of a shame I didn't think to use Rebellion revolution sooner. Although, yeah, if I had, the other one actually keeps attacking, so it wouldn't have been a good idea. Oh, wait, what? No! What the hell are you doing? You're not supposed to be using skills. Come on, crit.
Hang in there.
Can someone do a critical so we can finish this fight, please? Really?
That's just not right.
Oh, so close. So close. Oh well. Doesn't really matter anymore. Because it's kind of dead now. Screw you! And your gambling thing.
Good job, everyone.
Man, talk about exhausting.
It was like a very short story session, though. Yeah.
This time, those two who call themselves Strega did
Yeah.
not interfere.
I assume that's gonna be an issue with like
It must be because we have
Shinjiro and Ken.
Anyway, I'm glad everything went well. But what happened to Shinjiro and Ken?
Mm-hmm.
The chairman doesn't seem to be too concerned, so he went home.
Yamagishi, where are those two?
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to locate them yet.
Let's return to the dorm, and then go from there. Akihiko, are you listening?
Nope.
Today is October 4th, huh? Just go back without me. I'm gonna go look for them for a while.
Senpai? What's wrong?
More drama.
Akihiko.
It's about that lady that got killed, right? Mm-hmm.
You came. I'm surprised you abandoned the operation. Do you know why I asked you to meet me here?
To kill you. Is that right?
2 years ago today, October 4th. That was the day my mom died here.
Yep.
They called it an accident, but it wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, I know
saw
they
the
do this a
whole
lot.
thing.
It was you.
You murdered her!
See? See, I knew it.
Since then, it's been one bad thing after another. And all I get from people is sympathy, no matter where I go. What's the point in living? I even thought about killing myself. But Mom wouldn't have wanted that. That's why I decided that I had to find her killer. You! You said once that you wanted to forget what happened on that day. So when I found out it was a full moon today, I knew I had to confront you.
Yeah.
Today, Mom is watching over me. I'll make you remember what you did to her. I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, the drama.
Do it.
I was actually right. I'm so upset at that at the moment.
Huh? No one's here.
Anyway, why was Akihiko-san acting so weird? What's so special about October 4th?
October the 4th. That's right.
Son. Yeah. They do that in the Persona games. I'm sorry to say.
I was so caught
It
up
does
in the
not get better
operation that
than
I
this.
didn't realize it. This is the day Amada's mother was killed.
You serious?
Yamagishi, I need you to find the two of them immediately. There's a good chance that they're together. Akihiko must have already realized that.
I understand. What's going on?
Yeah, I know.
Although her death was officially listed as an accident,
It was Shinjiro that killed
we're
her.
the ones who killed Amada's mother.
Whoa!
It was 2 years ago, when we were pursuing an unusual shadow that had escaped into the city. We were in a residential area, but the shadow was all we were thinking about. Aragaki was still new, and he momentarily lost control of his power. Unfortunately, there was a casualty, Amada's mother.
No way. Are you
Yep.
shitting me?
The way they pronounce the names. Yeah, I mean, again, you have to consider that this is a game from 2006, I want to say. It was like
Then
PS2
Chikenku
era
Senpai is...
JRPGs.
Amada volunteered to join us.
I found them.
Oh
They're
no.
together, and another Persona user is nearby.
Akihiko?
Nope.
No, it's a
Strega.
member of
Ha.
Strega.
See?
That's not good.
It's an absolute nightmare.
Senpai,
So I'm gonna
come on!
I'm gonna take a guess here, right? It's probably gonna be one of two things. They either like Ken kills Shinjiro, or Shinjiro somehow sacrifices himself to protect Ken from Strega and then make him question what his vengeance was all about.
I won't
Because this is an anime game, so of course it will go down
You're
like
right.
that.
I wanted to forget.
And again, I have to mention that I've never played the game up to this point.
That's
so
why I left the group
you know.
and tried to suppress my power. But nothing I did could erase the memory. And now I find myself here. The last place I want to be. It's my fault. This is what I deserve. But let me give you one warning.
Warning?
If you decide to take my life, you'll end up like me.
You'll get corrupted.
Just remember,
Is that supposed to change my mind?
Yup.
even if all you have now is hatred, one day you'll regret it.
Shut up! That's a load of crap!
He is correct.
Also, I love how like the youngest member of our party, the elementary school kid, has what is probably the largest weapon, which is like a freaking spear.
There is no reason for him to feel regret. That is the nature of revenge. Is it not permissible to kill those who are themselves killers?
You.
The loss of Chidori has posed a bit of a challenge for us, but we cannot simply ignore your meddling. Do not fear. This life is but a stepping stone. Salvation shall be yours.
What?
You cannot defy fate. You shall die, whether or not it is at the hand of this boy. You've been taking those pills for some time now. You don't have much longer.
What's he talking about?
That's bullshit.
Listen to your body. You know it to be true.
Yeah.
What does he mean? You're going to die? No matter what I do? That's not fair!
I like the kid. He's like, if I don't get to kill you, then it's not fair if you die.
All this time! I've been waiting for this!
The cause of death is not of importance. Besides, the breath of life is faint in you as well, child. After killing him, you were planning to join him, were you not?
Wait, what? Was he? Wow.
Since you are both destined to perish, allow me to do the honors. A slight change in timing shouldn't matter too much.
Jeez, that's kind of dark.
No!
Now then, with what life you have left, answer me this. There is one like Chidori among you, is there not? This has enabled you to locate and defeat those we wish to protect. Now tell me, which one of you is it?
Oh, the kid's gonna tell him, right? Yeah.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
There's no one.
Wait! It's...
Is that true?
Yes. That's the only reason they let me join.
Ken, no! Ah!
Quiet. You had your chance.
I mean, it takes the other party members a hell of a lot of time to get to here, right?
It doesn't matter anymore. I'll never have my revenge. I have no reason to live.
Is he an idiot? Yeah, he's an idiot. He's an anime idiot. That's what...
So you have achieved resolution.
That's how it works, right?
How enviable. Then you shall be first. Rest peacefully.
Yeah. So, what I guess is gonna happen here, Shinjiro is kind of like gonna find his last legs and jump in the way or something like that. In an anime cutscene too. Yep. Called it.
What is the meaning of this? Why would you risk your life to save this child?
Isn't he already supposed to be dying?
How very disappointing.
It's classic, yeah, I know. I'm actually very disappointed in how much of this game I've managed to guess over the last 10 or so streams. It's... I don't know, it's like very formulaic. Not that I mind, but...
Give yourself time. Let your anger be your strength. Come on, kid. You're just a kid. You've got your whole life ahead of you, so don't waste it. Make it your own.
It's predictable, yep.
Aki, take care of him. I will. This is how it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind, right? I don't mind it being predictable. It's... The story itself is decent enough that a bit of, like, a light sprinkling of cliches on top doesn't really matter. And besides, like, usually Persona games aren't that much about the story itself, but more about, like, the characters that you meet along the way. Because usually that's where the majority of the story beats are coming from, I guess. After many hard-fought battles, your squad suffered its first casualty. The loss of your comrade was certainly unexpected. Wow, that's like a clinical way of saying this. That night, no one spoke a word. And the next day... Okay. But yeah, it's like more or less the majority of the interesting stuff is usually in the character stories, like the social link leveling stuff that you do. So having an overly formulaic main story isn't that bad for Persona games. However, you must still go to school today. There's gonna be something like rumors and someone was found dead and
words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy.
Yep. Also, if you notice, they used a picture of him that was like the beanie and trench coat outfit, like his regular one. So that kind of like tells me that no one ever had like a proper picture of him, like actually posing for the camera or anything,
A lifetime of
which is
opportunity
kind of
ahead
funny.
As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help.
He's what now?
We lost him to violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential.
Okay, yeah, this is some dodgy translating
Forgive
here.
us. Forgive us for our negligence.
Huh. The principal continues with his eulogy.
Will this speech ever end? I don't even know who this Aragaki guy was.
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk.
Oh,
Anyway, I gotta get
snap.
home. I have to study for my mock exam.
Hey, you guys know who Aragaki is? Wait, you're not seniors, so how would you know? Anyway, can you believe this? Scary, huh?
So this is kind of like a continuation of what I was talking about the last 10 or so streams. The people that made Persona games must have had awful school lives as children, because every non-player or non-social link character is always a huge jerk.
Damn, what's your problem?
You?
Shut up.
Huh? What are you doing?
Punch.
I said shut up.
Iori, sit down. I'll never hear the end of this.
Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey, have you seen Akihiko-senpai today?
He's probably off training.
He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all. I hope he's okay.
So the way I'm seeing this playing out, he's gonna be at the gym or something, hitting a punching bag and trying not to cry or something, like any other anime ever, with an athletic kind of older character person.
Can I talk to you for a moment? When you get back today, please meet me in the lounge. You know what it's regarding.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't expect you to have collected your thoughts. In fact, I'm still at a loss myself. I'll see you then.
It's about Ken, huh?
school was a bad experience. Yeah, but I mean, there's like ways that it's bad, and then there's like a kid that calls someone a punk at their own funeral. It's just that I'm like, I've had some bad experiences at school as well. Specifically bullying, but you know, it happens. I don't like. It shouldn't, but it does. But yeah, the thing is that like what happens in Persona schools is like nothing like that. It's like way too.
Ramen tastes a
I
lot
don't know.
better
It's like
when
way
you cut in class.
too exaggerated. I want to say.
Make sure you invite me next time.
Oh dear.
Say something, will ya?
Oh.
Why are you always like that? You're so stubborn. Put yourself in my shoes for a change.
No. Okay, this is actually.
You think it's the other way around, huh?
Yeah, this is actually a bit too heart-wrenching.
I guess you're right. I was too obsessed with power. Ever since I lost Miki, that's all I've cared about. I thought that if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone. But I was wrong. And now you're gone too. I'm such an idiot.
So yeah, basically this guy, Akihiko, and Shinjiro, the other guy that died, they grew up in an orphanage. Oh.
In battle, there's always a chance of dying. I knew that. But I was so focused on fighting that I didn't notice anything else. It didn't matter how tough I was. Look what happened!
Yeah, okay, we don't need to hear that.
Yeah, I know. Crying won't change anything, will it? Alright, Shinji. You watch from there with Miki. I still have things to do, right?
Wait, what? The resolution, Akihiko's heart has awakened a new persona. Oh! It actually evolved. Huh. Polydeuces has given rise to Caesar. It's a nice persona design, to be honest.
I know that much. I can't carry this guilt forever. I'm getting tired of it.
Huh. Okay. So, I didn't know that this is what, like, how it happened, because in Persona 5 at least, in order to do what just happened, like, evolve a party member's persona to, like, its ultimate form. You actually had, they all have social links of their own in that game, so you have to kind of spend time with them. In 3, apparently, that's not the case, because you don't actually have social links for all of your party members. Okay, I guess. That was like a nice set piece, though. Even if it was a bit too feelsy, if that's a word, like hits you right in the feels. So apparently there aren't any school social links to spend time with. So what I'm gonna do, now that we have the chance for it, I'm going to go fix, I guess, what's it called? Fuka. Picture someone your title, social link, blah 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 blah. Which social link will you imagine? Fuka. Blessings to the believer. Yay, you feel that the rift between you and Fuka has been healed. Priestess is no longer reversed. Cool.
You all know the reason we're gathered here. We need to discuss how to deal with Amada. I've already consulted the chairman. Aegis, bring Amada here.
Understood. It's my fault. When Shinjiro-senpai told me he'd be late, I thought it was strange, but I said nothing. If only I'd listened to my intuition.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Fuka.
It's not your fault. If anyone should have realized it, it should have been me.
I knew this wasn't a game, but I never thought it'd end up like this.
There's no point dwelling on the past. Shinji's last words were, "This is how it should be."
Were they?
He
Oh
was
yeah.
a hell of a guy. He even faced death head on. That's why from this day forward, I'll face things head on too.
That's cool, man.
Senpai.
Allow me to report.
Yep.
Amada-san is not in his room.
He ran away. Who would have thought?
He's not?
There are indications that the window has been pried open.
Ken-kun! Wait, Fuka, do you know where he is?
Well, no. But we can't just let him go off on his own, right?
He's gonna be at the alley again, isn't he?
So where do you plan on looking?
I don't know, but we have to find him. He must feel so alone.
Fuka.
You of all people should understand.
Ouch. Low blow.
I'm sorry.
Low
I didn't
blow.
mean to.
Now let Ken do what he wants. Bringing him back won't change anything. And we can't keep treating him like a kid.
Akihiko.
It's his choice. He's the only one who can decide how he's gonna live his life. The same goes for all of us.
Oh wait, that's it? Really? That's it? Wow. Huh. Okay. I mean, I guess that's all the drama we're allowed for now. Fair enough, I guess. Wait, why are there still apathy syndrome people around here? They're supposed to go away when we've done a boss fight. Okay. I guess. Okay, so Mutatsu's not here either. It looks like another wasted night, I guess. Yay. So, I've actually done things in a bit of a not wrong, but in a bit of like an inefficient way, because I kept studying at nights over an entire like week, and I kind of maxed out my academic stat, and now I don't have anything to do on most nights, on most evenings. Isn't that great? Basically wasting all these time periods for nothing. And I didn't even have to. That's the funny thing, because there were like a few forced events in between today and like a couple of months, in-game months ago, where you are sort of forced to study. So I didn't even need to waste all of my nighttime slots just doing studying. And ain't that amazing? So I'm kind of curious to see, do I have any other social links that are reversed? Doesn't look like it. But I think it might be a good idea to go spend some time with Hangman, or rather the girl. So I think this is like a week before the exams, so you're not actually allowed to spend time with your schoolmates. So those social links are kind of like out of the way for now. So instead I have to go check out the non-classmate ones, which I just came to the wrong place. So it's either gonna be the athlete at Iwatodai, here, which is what I'm gonna do. Oh, hi, what are we gonna play today? Her name is Maiko, I think. Yeah. Oh, I don't have a Hanged Man persona, damn it. Need to go get one of those first. So you actually get more points if you have a persona that's matching whoever you're spending time with. Which means I have to go buy one from the Hanged Man Arcana. I'll like spend time with the moon, maybe? I don't like him much though, so... No, not fuse personas. Go back. Check requests. See, view compendium. Hanged Man. Do we have any of the Hanged Man? Oh, we do. Let's get like Vasuki. Sure, why not? Though I'm kind of like dangerously running out of money. Eek. Wasted so much money getting fusions on Tuesday stream. So much time. Since you have Vasuki, a persona of the Hanged Man Arcana, you should get along well with Maiko. Oop. Yep. Let's do this. I'm hungry. Can we go to Wild Duck Burger? Sure, why not? Yay, I can't wait. I wonder which toy they're giving out today. Oh. Yeah. It's also kind of like a sad social link to follow through. Oh, also, why did I pick that? Do they really hate me that much? Divorce is dumb. I hate it. Right. I'm sorry. I know it's embarrassing when I cry. I try not to cry anymore. Wow. That's not how kids work out of personal experience. Oh boy. I'm like really trying not to go very dark with this game, because it's such a grim overall feel to the story. It's like so hard not to make any weird comments like that. But yeah, generally, as far as I've seen, kids don't stop crying just because you told them to. Oh, your cell phone is ringing. Hello, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you of a change in Tartarus. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you would like to know. I wish you a safe journey. Okay. So, is what the next block or just like the next set of Zia areas that has unlocked?
You look half dead.
What?
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
When Mom died protecting me, no one would believe the real reason for her death. To this day, it's still on file as an unexplained accident. That's why I wanted to make it clear. I thought that's what she would have wanted. Maybe then she'd finally be at peace. They said he died by some violent crime, right? No one knows the truth. Just like with Mom. And once again, I'll be left behind.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. You're on your own now.
Yep. That's just what he needs to hear.
I'm not here to drag you back. You can stay in this place until you die if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
He's right. I've known it all along. I just been lying to myself. I was consumed by hatred.
No, you've been monologuing with yourself. Is
I
that like a
couldn't face
totally
the thought
different
of being
thing?
alone. But that's exactly what happened. All this time, I've just been running away.
Okay.
I made up my mind.
I will fight.
Shinjiro-san, I'll see it through to the end.
Okay, that was fast. The resolution in Ken's heart has awakened a new persona. Now this is kind of funny because this kid only joined us like an in-game month ago, and I never really got to use him in combat, so I don't remember what his original persona looks like. I guess we're gonna find out now. Okay. Oh. Nemesis has given rise to Kala Nemi. Sure. I hardly knew ya.
Goodbye.
So are all of the party members gonna get this like revelation moment about them and evolve their personas?
It's already been a day.
Yes, it has.
So, where's Akihiko-san?
He said to leave Ken-kun alone, but I don't know. Maybe we should look for him.
That's not what he asked.
What's your opinion? So you agree with Akihiko then?
Yep.
I can't wait any longer. I'm going right now to...
I agree with Akihiko because I saw the cutscene. I mean, because I trust in him.
Oh, Ken-kun!
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
You were?
Amada, are you able to fight?
Yes. I won't run off again.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Yes.
It's all right. We can trust him.
Jeez, don't make us worry like that, okay?
All right, I'll talk to the chairman. Get some rest.
And just like that, no one asked any more questions ever. Aha! Okay, so it doesn't seem like we're actually able to go to Tartarus tonight. So let's see if we can go max the unusual monk. Actually, we won't be able to, right? I didn't get the message for your relationship could become closer the last time we had an event with him. However, what we could do is check and see what requests we got, because every time you get a call from Elizabeth that a new block has unlocked, you also get a bunch more requests to do. Let's see. There you go. I'd like to try sushi. I've heard there's a food in your world called sushi. I'd like to try it sometime. Defeat one Roots Magi and retrieve 3 gold rings. Retrieve 2 red armor plates. Scarlet turrets in the 4th. So okay, the 4th block is now unlocked. Get like Sengoku era helm. Okay, we get this from that teacher, that weirdo teacher that always wears one, right? Bring me on Tenta Mitsuyo. Ugh. Wait. See ya. Okay, so it's just like basically only 3 of them are time gated. Like 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm just gonna pick this up. You have like more or less 3 in-game weeks to do them in. Accept the request, and it's like the usual: go find and kill specific regular enemy, go find and kill the red enemies, and reach the end of the block, I guess. So that's fine. Cool. We have requests to do again. Yay. But unfortunately, we can't visit Tartarus unless Fuka is there to talk to. Tatsu's not here. Okay, no social links to do. Yay. Maybe we can take Koromaru for a walk. Nope, he's not in the mood. Boo. It's another wasted night. I guess you can only take him for walks like on Wednesdays. Which is also one of the 2 nights where you can meet with Mutatsu, so kind of like overlaps there a bit.
Hello.
Oh no, it's you. Annoying Pharos kid.
It's cold tonight.
Ugh.
Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it. You seem tired.
Yeah, maybe it's because someone keeps waking me up in the middle of the night to tell me that I'm tired.
Did something happen? Is that so?
Oh.
In this world, people die every day.
It's like I lost a friend, and in reality, I only ever had him in my party for like maybe 20 minutes. Oh, cheers, Mudkib, welcome. Thank you for the raid.
Until recently.
How are we doing
this
tonight?
was the same to me as, but now I see things differently. For the first time, I have a friend.
Welcome. How are we doing tonight? How's it going? How's it hanging, I guess?
Lately, I've become
Something
more
like that.
certain of something. You know the end I've spoken of? Some people refer to it as the fall.
Who's this?
But
Like
regardless-
some people just wrapping up. Hey, what were you streaming?
It's drawing near.
And how
Don't
was
you
it
sense it?
wrapping up?
We are kindred spirits, you and I. So why is it that only I can
Oh,
remember?
Digital Devil Saga. I haven't played that one actually. I've only watched the intro for that, and yeah, I don't think I've ever gone around to actually playing it.
This
Interesting
is a
to say the
heart-rending
least.
matter.
Is Digital Devil Saga the one where you're on a planet called Junkyard or something like that? Or like at least a place called Junkyard?
Is my
Because
existence
I
something you
may
are
have
unable to
read
accept?
some kind of like general description of it. Okay, yeah, so I know the one. I only watched the intro cutscene for that one. So I kind of wonder, can you get that on PSN or something?
Forgive me if I've said anything peculiar today. Perhaps it is the change of seasons.
Forgive me, have I said anything peculiar today? How about all of the other times that you've said peculiar things? Midway though you can? Oh. Using a ROM. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Of course, our friendship remains steadfast.
I'm just like wondering because like I've already got like the PS3 hooked up for Persona 3, so
Well,
thought I might just
I
like
shall bid you
check
farewell good night.
check to see if it's got like a discounts like Black Friday thing as well too. So who knows? Maybe there's gonna be some nice discounts so I can complete the collection. I think I'm missing this one and Nocturne. from the ones, I mean this one, Digital Devil Saga and Nocturne from the ones that you can get on PSN, if you can get this one on PSN. Like around 1919 USD. Yeah, I'll have a look. In like maybe an hour when I'm done streaming. Should probably like make a note of it now that I think about it. Give me a moment. My memory is not what it used to be. It's got like all those useless Persona information in it. So actually remembering stuff is something that's kind of like put on the back burner for a while. Let's like see Digital Devil Saga, right? Cool. Maiden Note. I've actually been getting through like a lot of notebooks recently, at least like one a month, because I keep forgetting stuff. I don't know what the hell is going on. It did not used to be like this. I used to have a good memory at some point. I could even remember like holidays and anniversaries and stuff. So I also kind of want to like bring up the let's see, there was like a list that I had here. Okay, because I think the midterms are about next Tuesday. 6 days to go. Hey, what? It's my turn to answer today. It's Japanese tradition to place some salt next to the entrance of a bar. Wait, we covered this? Wait. Do you know why a matador's capote is red? I think it's like to excite the bull, but I'm not sure. Let me check. No? To excite the audience? Really? Huh. Okay. Oh, you knew? Well, that's correct. Bulls can't distinguish red from any other color. It's the flattery of the capote that excites them. The audience, however, becomes very anxious at the red cape. Human reaction to color is very interesting. Huh, okay, that's actually something interesting that I didn't know. Cool, I guess we learned stuff. Although I'm not actually getting any points for them anymore, since I went and maxed everything out at the start of the game. Well done, me. I'm never gonna get over that. It's like so inefficient. I've lost a bunch of different opportunities to level social links just because I thought it would be smarter to level up my stats first. And now I get to waste a bunch of time, especially the evenings, because I have no one to interact with. And nothing to interact with either because I've already leveled up everything. Guess we can hang out with Maiko again. Hey, have you seen Striped Shirt? We're playing tag, but it's no fun if I can't find him. Wait, who's Striped Shirt? Oh. Hey, Striped Shirt. Wait, what? Who the hell is this guy? You don't look so good. Are you sick? Kinda, yeah. I'm surprised you could tell. Oh, what's with his face? Huh? So, you are sick? No, I'm kidding. You're so easy, Maiko. No fair, I'm an innocent girl, so I actually believed you. And you are? Just a random passerby. Oh, so you're the guy she was talking about. I wonder what you were like. Are you too old to play with kids? Or are you still young at heart? Whoa, that's dodgy dialogue there. Do I actually want my voice to be online, like, saying those things? Hey, I'm hungry. I want takoyaki. Takoyaki! You can eat with us too, Striped Shirt. What's his name anyway? Nah, I'm okay, thanks. I'll see you guys around. Huh. So who's this guy anyway? I usually see him around the shrine on Sundays. I see him on the way to cram school too. Takoyaki is good. That's like the octopus balls kind of thing, right? The breaded octopus thingy that they put on like toothpicks. If anime has taught me anything. I actually watched like was like binging with Babish thing on YouTube that showed how you make these. Yeah, I think it's like made with like well, at least the one in the game is made out of octopus. I've never actually tried it though. We don't really have a lot of Japanese food vendors around here. Maiko suddenly fell silent. We've got a lot of Chinese stuff though, like Chinese, and then we also got like a bunch of Thai places. I believe we have like a couple of Vietnamese places that opened recently. But yeah, make it yourself. Don't you need like those like weird like mold things that make them into balls? Or am I thinking of something else? I mean, I know Mom would buy me presents, but still, she hasn't asked me what I want yet. Aw. That sucks. If they really loved me, then they wouldn't get a divorce. Oof. Oh, you have those here? Often use them for Christmas pastries? Oh, now I'm hungry again, damn it. Just had like I had like a mental image of what's it called? Like the British do this kind of like minced meat pie for Christmas. I don't exactly remember what it's called. And that makes me hungry. Damn it. Why? And I also just realized I haven't cooked anything to take to work tomorrow, so I was like twice as much thinking about food. Damn it. Yeah, I might be able to find that, to be honestly. Some recipe has takoyaki? Oh, with less sugar. Okay, so I got like a rank 3 hanged man. Okay. Oh, so hold on. She said that the guy hangs out at the shrine on Sundays. That means he's gonna be the last social link that I haven't found, right? So it's gonna be like Sun, I guess. Okay. Guess we can go have a look. More sugary type with powdered sugar and jam. That sounds kind of like donuts though, like mini donuts maybe. Jerk. A little more chewy. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I can kind of like visualize what they'd be like. Kind of. We make something like that here, but not with like a mold. It's kind of like a sort of deep fried donut ball thing. But it's like a bit less like bread than donuts. It's kind of like more crunchy-ish. And they also tend to like cover it in like tons of syrup. Isn't this price it gets a crust? So yeah, yeah, that's what we have around here. I'm not sure what it would be called in English though, so I'm kind of Okay, so no one's here on Wednesdays either. Really? Can I at least take Koromaru for a walk? Or is that out of the question too? Do we have to do Tartarus tonight? Like, I'm already gonna be calling it in a while, so I don't really want to start the dungeon grind already. Can we? Oh, no, Koromaru isn't here. No, hold on. Hi. Walk. Walk. He's not in the mood to walk. Fine. Let's go to Tartarus. Yay. This is probably the only JRPG where I actually hate doing the dungeon. It's so tedious. I don't know why. So let's go like with our regular group. Japanese mayo and teriyaki sauce on top and sprinkle some nori on top. Well, that might also be a bit hard to get hold of here. Like Japanese mayo, I don't think I've ever seen in a convenience store. Although, granted, I also wasn't looking, so that might also be why. Hey, Cloud, have to get going now. Thanks for sticking around, and again, much appreciated dropping by. It's like a... there we go. So yeah, anyone that didn't come along with Puffy, you should go follow Cloud. He's a great streamer, and also Manaway as well. I keep forgetting to do shoutouts. Puffy as well, I guess. Is she still around? But yeah, there we go. Wait. They said, did I Puffu rice ball? What? How did I do that? There we go. Is the correct one. Yeah, have a nice Thanksgiving thing, I guess. I don't know. Enjoy food, I suppose. Eat all the food. Like, what the hell kind of wish is that? Yeah, let's just change the music. It's like a more Latin-based tune. So I'm not actually bothering with exploring these floors because I don't want to accidentally get into a fight that might make my party members tired. Like the less you engage with enemies in floors that you don't plan on exploring, the better it is usually. Something seems different about the enemies in that area. Wait, that's not Zia yet. What? Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is Zia. It's like the second half of Zia. Okay. Liberating idol. Yeah, no, these are not the ones that I need to attack.
One enemy left. Just one more. Summoning persona.
The enemy's weak against ice.
Woohoo. You don't actually... Wait, but it has dodge eyes. What? I just like so it's skill list, and it's supposed to be weak to ice, but it also has dodge ice as a passive. So, what the hell? Hey, XP. That's what we really want. Like get as much XP as we can, and then start getting items and stuff. So what was that? Greaves of Dawn? Evade ice. Okay, cool. So I just want to check something. No. Let's see. Scarlet turrets in the 4-block Zia that are surrounded by a red glow. No. 151 to 159 for the second one. Damn it.
A surprise attack!
Oof. Ouch.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I have like a really bad persona equipped for these. If they can do Garu.
I couldn't defeat it. Fire! One enemy left! One more!
So these are weak to Bufu. Do I have anything with Bufu? Agi, Zio. Zio again. I have like a lot of Zio personas. Oh, Bufula. There we go.
That's the way! No shadows are left!
Okay. So I'm kind of going to assume that floor 150 is gonna be the first boss. Mini boss. Oh, no. Ah! Damn it. I couldn't stop because the other guy was chasing me. Ooh, hey, this is new. Oh, what? There's like so many golden ones. What? Kind of have to wait though. Aha! So now it's just like a matter of luck to actually get a hit in. Do I have anything that does multiple hits? Let's see. No. Oh, twin shot, I guess.
A rare one. Don't let it get away.
Fingers crossed that it doesn't miss. Damn it. Oh, hey! You carry the MVP. Nice. I've got like a nihil gun. I haven't had one of those yet. Huh. Nice, I guess. I guess Aegis is gonna get something decent to equip in a bit. In a bit. He said before spending 3 hours in Tartarus trying to grind one stupid request. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like floor 150. If I'm any judge. Might be wrong, but you know. That's how the general pattern has been going. You get like a quest that says, like, for example, you have to do this on floors 151 to 159. So that means that like one floor before that is gonna be a boss. Come on, that should have connected, David. Ooh, what? Oh no. So which one was Tetrakarn?
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
I have to remember. Do I actually have Tetrakarn myself? Is it the one that reflects the next spell that is about to come through? I want to say it's the one that reflects spells. Nope. It reflects melee. Oh, it's because they're weak to physical. Okay. Sure. Okay, that's why they instantly cast Tetrakarn when they begin their. It's basically why they always cast Tetrakarn. Okay, that's fine, cause I kind of have a. Hold on. Are they? So they repel all of the elemental attacks, but they have an opening for insta-kill, light and dark. So let's see if we can get that. And of course we didn't. Yay.
Way to go, Yukari-san.
No, hit the other one.
No shadows are left.
So do we want XP or do we want money? I think we want XP here. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Hey, JD, welcome back. How's this story comparable to 4? A lot darker. A lot more grim, I guess. So far, it has none of the feel-good vibes that 4 has. It's a bit more adult, a bit more... I don't know. A bit more formulaic as well. Like, it's a nice story, but I'd certainly say that Force is much more, like, to my liking than this one's. It's like it gets like very grim. 4 never really went that low in terms of characters and like events. So far, at least. I don't know how I want to assume that it becomes a lot more grim before the end. But I've never actually finished this game, so I have no idea. In fact, I've never actually played more than 20% of this game, so... Oh, 146, really? Oh, okay. So what you're actually seeing is me experiencing the game for the first time at this point. And for the last few streams, actually. But yeah, it's certainly a lot less happy than Force was. Also, if you're planning on playing this game, you might be disappointed to know that there aren't any like story dungeons. It's just like one giant dungeon called Tartarus, which is what I'm doing at the moment. And whose levels are all procedurally generated. So kind of like randomized. It's like Bufu again, right? Yeah. Do I still have the Bufu persona equipped? No, I don't. Where is it? Blackjack, Black Frost.
2 enemies left. You found the enemies. Do it again.
Yeah, I like and also like the social link stories are a bit rougher than Force were. So you might want to consider Persona 3 more like a a darker, less refined alternative to Persona 4. Although that being said, 5 currently is my favorite of the lot, and not just because it's the most recent one, but also because I don't know, 5 kind of had like a better balance between drama and comedy. Like 4 was way too lighthearted at some points, 3 is way too dark most of the time. 5 kind of had like a much better balance overall. Plus, it had a lot more nuance in its story than 3 or 4 did. Plus, I kind of like the confidants in 5 a lot more than I like the social links in 3 and 4. Maybe with the exception of Yuko in 4. Because I kind of like her whole like I'm the inn manager now storyline. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because 5 is also the first one that I kind of like fully went into, kind of like binged for 180 hours over 2 weeks and did 2 full playthroughs plus all the trophies. So I don't know, it kind of like just like clicked with me in a way that 3 and 4 didn't. Okay, Hell Knight. What are we weak to, huh? It's probably gonna be some kind of spell, right? Haven't played any Persona games yet. Ooh. If you ever do, I definitely... Whoa! Hey! Okay, thanks. No... Thank you for the sub, but don't put personal information in the message, thanks. Thank you though, Lectra, welcome. How's it going? How are we doing? Go follow him, he's a cool dude. Whenever he's not violating my GDPR rights. No worries, you didn't mean to do it. Thank you though, thanks a lot. Go follow him. It's fine, don't worry about it. Shit happens. But yeah, I was just like saying, if you're planning on starting the Persona series, 5 is probably the best one to get into at the start. Just come on, it's fine. Like I did say it's okay, so don't worry about it. So we're gonna like maybe try Megiddo or Garu. I'm gonna try Garu first of all. Fingers crossed. Quick? Nope. But yeah, 5 is probably... Oh shit, they actually cast Mudo? What? No! So if that thing... Hey! Whoa. Thank you for the gifted sub. And... congratulations. I don't know, what do people... Oh, ouch. What do people say when people gift subs? Thank you for the gift. But yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Seriously. Kind of like lost my train of thought there. I like seeing my face as an emote though. That's cool. 5 is probably the best one to get started on, just because it's much more streamlined than the other 2. And it actively has a lot of quality of life improvements that 3 and 4 do not have. Like, oh, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Oof, block. Whew. Is it easier? I mean, depends. It certainly can be easier, but what I'm talking about is more that Persona 5 is more transparent in its mechanics, if that makes any sense. Like, it's a lot easier to figure out how to do things correctly in 5 than in 4 or 3. Like, the social links are a lot easier to figure out how to level properly. The game teaches you better, I guess, how to play around the whole like calendar system that it has. Fusions are a lot more easily explained, I guess, in 5. Like the whole thing where you can inherit attacks between fused personas is so much clearer in 5 than in 3 and 4. So yeah, it's just like easier to use 5 as an entry to the series. That's hopefully that's kind of like clear for you. Because I'm like very bad at explaining things, in case you haven't noticed. I am very, very, very bad at that. But yeah, so yeah, Electra, have you been streaming? I didn't see you online today, so I assume I would have gotten like a notification or something. Explain it well. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh dear, they're all doing like mind charge. Oh. I just had an idea. They've all like made mind charges. What that does is it increases their next magical attack by 50%, I think. So I can be very cheeky here and use a... What is it? Magic mirror. Barrier that reflects magic 1 time. I just like wonder how it's gonna... Wait, what? It healed them. No! God damn it! I was so sure that was gonna work. I was so sure that was gonna work. I mean, it did to a certain extent. Oh shit. Yeah, now we die. Yep. They did. Up all night to get lucky. Hey, Nognir, welcome. How's it going? How are we doing tonight? Up all night to get... Well, yes and no. I mean, we're not up all night. Have some revival, right? Couple night to get lucky. Koromaru is immune to Mudo, right? Come on, Durikarm. God damn it, no, not Mediarama. What the hell? She's got a resurrection spell. Why isn't she using it on Aegis? And yeah, unsurprisingly, I brought the utterly worst party that I could have brought to this mini-boss. Because they're all kind of like Zio users. And 2 of my 4 party members are weak to Zio. So, well done, I guess. Woohoo. Hey, Paneritas, welcome. How's it going? How are we doing tonight? Is it turkey time yet? I mean, for the Americans, probably. Like, I think we already like wished them a Happy Thanksgiving Day or something like that. So they're not weak to Agi, they're not weak to Garu. Does that mean they're weak to Bufu? Let me give it a try. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna die here. I'm almost certain. No! Don't mind charge. Don't mind charge. Don't mind charge. Yeah, this is going poorly. So poorly. Like, we need to kill at least one of them soon. I'm just like gonna try and do something else. I'm gonna change the persona that's resistant to Zio, so I at least can't die from them spamming their hyper buffed spells. I can just like spam Megiddo and chill. Because I know for a fact that they cannot resist Megiddo. Wait, what? Electricity resistance nullified? What? Come on! It's like the game's actually like actively trying to kill me here. Uh-oh. That was painful. That was painful. So painful. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to use another Soma. I only have like 4 of them. Nice. Game's a Trollmaster. Yeah, this is like the first mini-boss that I've come across that actually has nullification against resistances that they use. It also doesn't help that I brought the only 2 characters that are weak to Zio in my party. So, yeah, I would say I have no one to blame but myself, but you don't actually get to know what the mini bosses are gonna be using. So you know what? Just Megiddo and hope that at least one of them dies. Okay, one of them died. No? Really? No, there we go. That's dead. Oh, Yukari's dead. Yukari's so dead. She picks some Earth Grey. Nice. Nice. I was playing Tyranny for the first time today. Got a bug, you had to restart the game. Really? That sucks. I'm actually very sorry to hear that. What's the bug like? I mean, I know I have Tyranny as well on my to-do list. No! I have to use the Prudent Task, damn it. I hate this. I hate this so much. I don't like using the easy mode crutch. But damn. Damn. It's like so annoying. So I haven't tried. Have I tried Garu? I have tried Garu, right? So it's not gonna be that. I mean, at least I know Yukari did at some point. How's the bug? Creepy crawly. No, I said what was the bug, not how. But sure, why not? Night shifts makes people say the weirdest things. Beep boop. I really hate that I had to use that. Killed an Archon and then he should surrender or die. Oh. Game stops because you killed another Archon first? Okay. That sucks. I've actually been meaning to play that at some point. Where did I get mine? I think someone gifted it to me like a couple of months ago. And it's kind of been sitting in my Steam library ever since. Archon lives kind of matter. I mean, I guess. if you're the Archon, certainly. Wink, wink. But I've had it like sitting in my library for like a couple of months at least. And I kind of promised the guy that I was gonna play it, and then I didn't because I started Persona. So yeah, I should probably look into playing that at some point. But then I also promised Raiken that I would stream Deus Ex, the original one, just because he was so interested in like seeing the design that I was talking about in some places. So damn, there's like so many things that I need to play. So many things. I'm never gonna get around to that. Ooh, hello. Golden chest. Quick pumps. Wait, what? Quick pumps? Oh, okay, this is like a female only equipment. Let's see, check status. Reduce stumble. Oh. Oh, that's nice. So reduce stumble, unless I'm very much mistaken, means they're now kind of like resistant to getting knocked down. Try asking Santa for a TARDIS. I mean, you mean this guy? Check it out. Check out my humongous coffee mug. It's like the monster mug, although it's kind of like a Santa mug, so that kind of defeats the whole like. Wait, what? 11:20? Really? Wow. Why don't just like wait until midnight if they're gonna do that? So yeah, I assume like the rest of the world, everyone's been being looks pretty medium. I mean, come on, it's like the same size as my head nearly. Look at that. If I put it in front of my face, it kind of like hides it. That's not a standard size mug. Let me show you a medium mug. So let's do like a comparison. So this is a regular mug. Barely lasts me like 1 hour of a stream, usually, depending on how much dialogue there is. This is a medium-sized mug. This one might sometimes last me the entire stream if I pace myself, which I usually don't. This is the Santa mug, which, as you can see, is kind of bigger. And now I have 3 mugs on my desk while streaming, so yeah, I think you win, Nognir. You didn't have me for an espresso guy? Okay, yeah, okay, give me a moment. This is an espresso tumbler, not a mug. This was gifted to me by my sister-in-law when we got the espresso capsule machine. And this, by comparison, is the small mug. And now I actually have 3 mugs and a tumbler at my desk. So I guess if you keep challenging me, I'm gonna get like my entire kitchen here by the end of the stream. So feel free, I guess. How far am I in Persona? I'm on the first week of October, which means I'm probably like 3/4 of the way into the game, I want to say. crepe machine. I don't have a crepe machine, unfortunately. I don't need a lot of crepes, to be honest. And no, espresso capsule machine. You're up all night. Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna be up all night, so the joke's on you. Ha ha ha. But yeah, I'm not doing this anymore, actually. But yeah, it's like a espresso capsule machine. That is to say, little things that have coffee in them, which you put in the machine to make espresso. Gives him the crepes. For shame! I actually don't think I'd ever like use a crepe machine. Just like making the butter is a messy affair. And like these crepe machines, you usually have to at least take a couple of things apart in order to clean them. Oh, have a very pleasant evening then, Luktra. Don't worry about it, seriously, come on. I mean, it's an honest mistake. Seriously, don't worry about it. I don't think I would want to own one of those machines because as far as I've seen, they're a colossal pain to get cleaned after you're done, because you usually need to take apart at least like... Oh, hey, wait, we're at like floor 151. This is where the shadows that I need kind of start appearing. Oh, gives me crepes cleaning it. Let's see, Hakurumusha Conviction Sword. No, these are not the ones. That's like GTFO. Yeah. Like specifically for the crepe ones, I think you kind of have to like dismantle the plate, like the metallic surface that you kind of like pour the butter onto to cook. Regal Mother Growth Relic, Regal Mother Growth Relic. This is not the ones that I need, right? Escape. And just to be on the safe side, I need to check what enemies I'm supposed to be finding. Wondrous Magi and Scarlet Turrets, but that's probably gonna be just one enemy anyway. So it's Wondrous Magi. I kind of assume this is gonna be the recolor of that weird floating thingy with the book on its head. So first of all, we need to figure out what size enemy they're supposed to be. Okay, this is not it. Dismantle the plate. It's the bomb. No. But yeah, maybe not dismantle, just like, I don't know, disassemble maybe, or like disconnect, or remove. But anyway, because... Oh, you actually know how to kill these. And I do have someone that has Mamudo on, right? So, yeah, there we go.
There are 3 enemies left.
So hopefully this is gonna connect on all 3. Fingers crossed. Lovely.
That was too easy.
Sexy lance. I actually want something called a sexy lance.
My level of aptitude has increased.
Like, how would someone find a lance sexy? How would that even work? Would it be like, ooh, I love your handles, baby.
First, but be careful.
Your blade is so sharp. Oh dear. Sounds like an adult toy for the very brave, or the very stupid at least. I wouldn't want that anywhere near me, to be honest. But we're not getting... I'm gonna try like on a further floor, because if we're not getting it here... Sometimes different floors have different percentages for each encounter, so it might be a more common enemy the further up I go. The one I'm looking for. So it was like a Wondrous Magi that I need, and I need 3 drops of those. And I think the other one is like a Scarlet Turret or something, which I guess is a tank enemy. Oh, damn it, come on. I don't want to fight you. Ooh. It's like an enemy there. I would like to get lucky. Are you just listening that song on repeat or something?
There are 2 strong enemies.
I think it's like the 3rd time you said it so far. Let's see. It's not this way. It's not this way. Really? Nope. I'm also kind of curious that I haven't seen any of the red shadows yet. Oh. Okay. And maybe I haven't seen a million gold either. Even close. So yeah, this is the Scarlet Turret that I need to kill. I need to kill 2 of, at least no. I need to get drops from 2 of these. So just gonna try melee, although it's probably gonna be immune. Yeah, it reflects them even.
Fire! The enemy's weakness is
Zio,
electricity.
really? Huh. Okay.
I can do it.
Because the previous tier of this enemy was also weak to Zio. So that's kind of weird. They tend to like swap them around the further up you go into the tower, so that you can just like associate specific enemy models with specific damage types. But you know, they may have missed this. Who knows? Oh, 1 shot. Almost. Ooh. Hey, 3 XP, gimme, gimme. There we go. Can I control characters? Nope. Unfortunately, in this version of the game, you can only control the protagonist. Everyone else in your party, you can sort of like give a specific tactic for them to follow, but that's about it. Persona 3 and FES, which is the version that I'm playing, this is like version that's called like Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3, and this one is called Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 FES. In those 2 versions, the party members, aside from the protagonist, like play on their own. Like you can't control them. The only thing you can do is kind of like switch their tactics. So it's gonna be act freely, which is God knows what they're thinking when they're using this one. Knockdown is when they try to exploit weaknesses on enemies. Attack Fallen is when they prioritize hitting enemies that have already been knocked down. Full Assault is just gonna be ignore heals and just do attacks all the time. Heal Support is the exact opposite. Conserve SP is kind of self-explanatory. Assign Target is when you tell them to focus on a specific enemy, but you still don't get to tell them what they do exactly. Standby is when they just wait, and Same Target is when they attack whatever enemy the protagonist has attacked. So yeah, there are some options. Some of these unlock the more you progress through the story, but you never actually have direct control of the party. There is a version for the PSP called Persona 3 Portable. In that one, you can actually control everyone like fully, like you can do the protagonist. Unfortunately, that version is not this. So I have to put up with them randomly deciding to do something incredibly stupid or in the case of some party members, which I never bring into the dungeon, constantly cast the same ineffective spell over and over and over again. Mitsuru, I'm looking at you. So there's I don't know why. I assume that it's because it's kind of been programmed to give status effect spells a higher priority. But there's one character that starts with a spell that... Oh, what? How did it disappear? Really? Okay. But yeah, there's like one of the party members that join you starts out with a spell called Marin Karin. Which I think casts Charm on enemies. Which means they're kind of like... they attack their teammates instead of attacking you. And for whatever reason, the game kind of gives a huge preference to that particular spell. So if you bring that party member, she keeps spamming that spell instead of doing anything remotely more helpful. And the thing is that Marin Karin only hits like 20% of the time, as far as I've seen. So she just keeps spamming a useless spell, using up her mana, which she could have been healing with, if nothing else. And yeah, it's just basically a huge liability. Which is why I never bring her to dungeon runs, unless she's like the only heal capable party member that I have available.
Please, be careful.
Don't. Oh my god, please don't die. Oof, miss. Mudo? Oh, yeah, they're weak to Mudo. Never mind. I like how the dog is the only party member that actually knows is like clever enough to exploit weaknesses. Oh shoot, don't.
The enemy's gone. Great.
I think we're gonna go for XP again. Cool. So yeah, basically I'm kind of in a hurry to get to level 53 now. There are some pretty decent fusions that I can get at that level. And hopefully I'm gonna get it by the time I'm done with... Wait, what? Okay, my controller kind of freaked out there for a moment. Kind of like went like the protagonist went. Yeah, I think the left analog stick is kind of having like a near-death experience. I wanted to find a turn-based JRPG to play like Final Fantasy 7 or 8 or something. Well, I mean, there are a lot of those if you want recommendations. Would you take a recommendation from me in that regard? If so, you can try Grandia 2, which recently has had a re-release on Steam. It's decent. It's not very long, so it's not going to tire you out much. It's got a kind of interesting story, and the combat system is interesting, I have to say. Finished the Grandia on PS2. Was it the one with Ryudo and like Valmar and like fighting pieces of the god as bosses? If you remember, because that would be it. Had a Hawk companion. That's the one. Maya Order Giant. Yeah, we don't want to fight these either. So yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about. That was a decent one. It recently got a re-release on Steam, and ooh, hey, we got a weapon for Koromaru. It recently got like a re-release on Steam with like achievements and stuff. It's quite decent. Yeah, you have played it. Fair enough. Okay, what else? What else can I recommend to you? Let me just like check my Steam library real quick, because I do have like a few that I could recommend to you. You know, let's see, like JRPGs. Where's my categories, damn it? So, oh, like Battle Chasers. I believe I've seen that, but I don't own it. So, you could try. Like, I would probably not recommend the... Hey, Nognir, have a very pleasant evening. Thanks for dropping by. Have a nice rest of shift, I guess. I would probably not recommend any of the Tales games, because those are kind of not specifically turn-based. They've got like a more of like a fighting game kind of battle system. I would also assume that you played Chrono Trigger, so I wouldn't recommend the Steam version of that either. What would I recommend? Like trying to see what I have on Steam. If you like something that has crafting, any of the Atelier games might be up your alley. Although if you don't like crafting systems, I would stay the hell away from them. What else? Come on, I mean, I must have played something other than Final Fantasy on Steam, right? As far as JRPGs go. Really? Nothing? Oh my god, this was like Western RPGs. Oh, the Legend of Heroes series is really good as a JRPG, as a more traditional JRPG. Other than that, just trying to see what else is there. So it's like, I think the series is like 3 or 4 games so far. I'm not sure if all of them are currently on Steam, but for sure the first 1 or 2, especially now that it's going to be like Black Friday and Cyber Monday, you can probably get them at a much better price, because they tend to go on discount very often. I'm actually not having any other JRPGs on Steam. What? How is that possible? That's not right. Oh, there's a Star Ocean game on Steam that you can try. It's like Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Although, if you care about achievements, I would probably avoid it, because apparently it's very grindy to get everything. Wow, I actually don't have that many JRPGs on Steam. How did that happen? Huh. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I mean, I could probably have a look at my PS4 collection, but that's not that much either. And I also seem to remember that I didn't have a PS4, so that probably won't... Star Ocean might be a good one to check then, if you want a more sci-fi JRPG. Wait, what? Come on! Are these the ones? Flowing Sun? No, these are not the ones. This is like a freebie though, so I'm just... Wait, what? This is like a freebie, he said, before falling down and missing. Like, why isn't he attacking the other one, damn it? He's like, it's weak to both.
Way to go, Yukari. This thing won't give up. Fire.
Okay, that works, I guess.
Executed.
But yeah, I believe also Grandia 1 got a Steam re-release at some point, but I haven't played that one, so
There are 3 of them.
I really don't want to be recommending that since I haven't played it. Oh jeez, I'm actually trying to remember other decent JRPG series.
The enemy's weak against ice.
Really? Ice? Wow. Sure, I guess.
2 enemies left.
So yeah, sure, Black Frost had ice. I think he's actually the only persona that they have that can cast ice spells.
1 enemy left.
Anyway. But yeah,
The battle's over. No shadows are left.
if you want something that's a bit more strategy-like, kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, for example. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Damn it. I would also recommend the Disgaea series. Although that one is certainly also very much a grind-based game.
There are 2 of them.
So expect to be playing the same stuff a lot. But yeah, you can also try Disgaea. I think the entire series should be on Steam at this point, or at least like I know 1 and 2 are on Steam and 5 as well, which is the most recent one. Or if you want something that also has a hint of Persona's like NPC relations kind of thing, you can also try Agarest. Although that one isn't quite as good as well as Final Fantasy Tactics. You're gonna like get a lot of like deja vu out of it. So Disgaea for sure, and maybe Agarest if you want to check something a bit like lower budget, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like a bad game, but it just doesn't feel as fun as Final Fantasy Tactics, if that makes any sense.
Summoning Persona. The enemy is still alive.
So, okay. Can we get the scan out? Thank you.
It's weak against Garu skills.
Really? Hey, Yukari. Oh my god.
One more to go.
Yukari, you have Garu. Why aren't you using it? See, this is what my problem is with like the AI. It will usually do some utterly random things for no apparent reason. So Yukari has Garu skills. In fact, it's the only element she can use.
What an easy
And
win.
instead of exploiting the enemy's weakness, she just decides to do the regular attack. Because reasons, I guess. C7. 3? No, 1. Yeah, there we go. So I kind of want to get as much XP as possible at this point. I think I'm like level 51 now, right? No, 48. Really? Still? Wow. I'm still trying to find those shadows that I need for the quest. Oh, hold on.
There are 2 of them.
No, it's not this. It's not this one. What the hell? Like use Megiddo.
Summoning Persona. One enemy left.
Also, depending on which systems you have access to, I would also probably recommend something like Breath of Fire. You can get it on PSN for quite cheap. Like if you have like a, although yeah, you said you didn't have a PS3 either, right? It was like we're talking like specifically PC games. That's gonna be a hard one. Like I know I've played a bunch of JRPGs on PC, but I just can't remember which ones. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I think it's because like recently I've kind of been going on between the Final Fantasy and Persona series. So I kind of like try to think of JRPGs and only those two come to mind.
There are two. It has multiple.
I don't want to fight you though. I'm still not finding those Wondrous Magi things. Hey, Puffy! Thank you again for the raid and thanks for sticking around. Have a happy Halloween. Halloween? What? No. Have a happy Thanksgiving dinner, I guess. Lunch? I don't know. Eat a bunch of turkey and enjoy. Hopefully. And thanks for sticking around. This is not it. So am I seriously not finding any of those enemies? Really? So do you think I'm dead here? Like Aigis seems like she's probably... Oh, close. Zio, right? I think it's Zio, yeah.
Keep it up. Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
The enemy's gone.
Okay. Wow, 2400 XP. Nice. And we learn a new skill, the Kunda. Something is about to happen to the skill Dodge Fire. Oh, do I want to lose Dodge Fire and maybe get something better? So every once in a while this might happen. A Persona skill might evolve to something different. But I think it's random what it's gonna morph into. So do I want to lose like a mediocre resistance to fire skill in order to get something better? Do I? Ah, screw it, why not? Resist dark. Oh, that's useless. He's already got immunity to dark. Wow.
Yes, my skill level has
I guess it wasn't worth it. This Gaia one. Yeah, I think you're gonna enjoy it. It's a quite fun and light-hearted strategy RPG.
It's powerful, but we can attack
It
first.
might become a bit grindy, but that's also the fun here because it's all kind of like built around leveling units and promoting them and so on and so forth. It's also a very humorous game. I have actually been meaning to stream it at some point, but I obviously haven't gotten around to it yet because, you know, I seem to decide on short 100-hour long games to stream instead. Short like Persona. I think we're already at like 40 hours streamed. And that's like in like the span of maybe a month and a half, which is actually insane. I never used to stream this much. Also, like 90% of this time has been spent in Tartarus. It's like half an hour of social links and then 2.5 hours of trying to do one. Has some Power Rangers. Yeah, it has a lot of like weird classes. I think you start out with like mages and berserkers and stuff like that, and by the end you get all of the very insane stuff instead. And another thing about the Persona... why did I say Persona? Another thing about the Disgaea series is that they make a big deal of ridiculously high damage numbers. So I don't remember how much the first one got into that, but from like the third one onwards, it's kind of encouraging you to build combos. So there's this combo system in this Gaia where if you have a lot of characters adjacent to your target, you can actually get them all to participate on the same attack. And the way it works, it kind of multiplies your damage depending on what skills you use. So by the end of the game, you can have, say, skills that do 10 or 20 or 30 million damage because you comboed it like that. It's weirdly satisfying to get to that point of the game. Because it's just a screen full of huge numbers. Every time that happened, I was always like... kind of like, die! But obviously in a slightly less psychopathic way. Okay, we need the XP again, right? 3... There we go. So with some practice, you can kind of follow where the cards go, which is what I was counting. Because I finally figured that the order the cards go up out of screen, it's the same order that they come back down. So if a card that you want is the third to leave the screen, then it's going to be the third one to come back in. It's going to be at the third spot. So this kind of makes it a bit easier to get the reward that you want to get. Would be nice if I got the enemy that I want to get, though. I'm at floor 155, it's like only 4 floors to go. And I still haven't found any of those wondrous Magi enemies. Yeah, we keep getting these Regal Mothers.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Boo.
The enemies return to normal.
Oh no.
It's weak against strike attacks.
Really? Strike?
The enemies return to normal.
I mean, it's like a freaking statue. How is it weak to strike? That makes exactly 0 sense. Like, you would expect an enemy that's made out of stone to be immune, or at least strong against getting hit. Like, I don't know what's going on. So yeah,
aptitude has increased.
kind of looks like I'm gonna have to just rush to floor 159 to get the waypoint, or like floor 160. Oh shit! No! Get back here! Damn it! Almost had it too.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
So I think I'm just probably rushing to floor 160 where the teleporter is, and then just like leave it for tomorrow's stream probably, because it's already midnight and I'm actually very, very tired at the moment, and work tomorrow is not gonna be fun because we just had a major change. Oh, are these it? These are it! Woo! Gimme! Gimme! Kill! But yeah, we had some major changes at work at the moment, so tomorrow's gonna be one of those weird kind of transitional, I guess, days, because we have to move our desks and yeah, it's gonna be a bit of no, I don't want to forget Mamodo, that's bad. I want to forget Resist Dark because I'm already immune to that. I don't need a second skill that does the exact same thing. Thank you very much. But yeah, we kind of had to do some changes at work, and now I once again need to move. And that means I need to get to work early tomorrow, which means I need at some point early tonight, early, it's like 12:30 already, almost, early-ish to go to bed, unfortunately. Don't I have Maragi anywhere? I'm pretty sure I had it on someone. Oh, Maragi, there we go.
There are 3 enemies left.
So if this connects, I'm gonna kill them all. Oh. See, always one miss, always.
The enemy's going to attack. I can do it.
Hopefully, Koromaru is gonna like stun them. Nope. Or not. Why is Koromaru not exploiting their weaknesses? What the hell? I thought he was the smart one in the party. Okay.
What an easy win.
So 7 of swords or 6 of staves? Of wands, I guess. I think I'm gonna go for the sword. Tsubagimaru. Wait, what? Tsubagimaru. Oh. Okay. Something is about to happen to the skill Mudo. We are to continue. Screw it, why not? Mudo has changed to Medea. Wow, that's a downgrade. Does it ever morph into something more useful? I've had this happen 5 or 6 times so far, and it has never been something like useful. Okay, basic sword, Tsubakimaru, scrap. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing that I made, the sword that I made with Dominion's sacrifice, I guess, that one is actually a lot better than what I'm getting from current content. So that kind of sucks. So we got all the gold rings. We also needed to something from the red shadows, red armor plates. We haven't found any red shadows though. Like, I mean, I found one, but it didn't drop anything, so that doesn't count. Kind of seems like we're gonna be doing at least one more sweep of these floors. Come on, are there seriously no red shadows? Wow. No.
A surprise attack. There's only one.
Awesome. Hey, this one's weak to strike, right? When I do manage to hit it, that is.
Please hit. Jeez,
Nope.
that one's fast. Front shot.
Okay.
Efficiently.
It wasn't a total crapshoot. Oh, come on. No, stop following me. Am I seriously finding no red shadows? That's odd, isn't it? Isn't it supposed to be that the further you go into a dungeon, the harder it becomes? So, kind of logically speaking, there would be more red shadows because those are supposed to be harder to kill. I mean, I don't know, I'm not the designer here, but doesn't that make a bit more sense? It's not that I just want to get my quest done, although that also plays a big part in that. But yeah, I was kind of expecting to have a lot more red shadow fights than what I am having at the moment. A part of it might also be that I suppose we got lucky in the early floors and got a bunch of red shadows there, so I was kind of expecting to be seeing more of them on these floors as well. Oh, come on. How did they get stuck on that? Oh boy. Nope. I'm just getting the hell out of here. Like, I don't even want to fight these, so whatever. How come this floor is so big? Usually they're not even half of this in size. So, Gold Shadow. Can I? Okay, fingers crossed it doesn't run away. Oh!
I don't think you can get away. The enemy escaped. That was close.
So this game has memory cursor, which means that it kind of leaves the cursor over the last command that you used. And having played a bunch of Final Fantasy just before I started Persona 3, I kind of got used to the other kind of cursor, which resets to the regular attack command. So yeah, I accidentally pressed escape and lost my turn and lost the chance to hit it before it ran away. All because I forgot that this game has memory cursor. Ain't that great? I mean, that will teach me to run away from combat. Damn it.
Kara-chan defeated an enemy.
Oh no.
Just one more. Summoning Persona. Let us commence with an all-out fatal strike.
So yeah, by the way, that's the dog, summon the dog. Yeah, that's his persona. It's his inner power comes in the shape of a dog. That's like the easiest way to explain it. In fact, the Persona games in general have this thing that your protagonist is usually the leader or whatever the equivalent is, because he's the only person in the story that can freely change what he can summon. All of the party members, they can only summon a very specific persona each. So Yukari can only summon Ayo. Koromaru can only summon Cerberus, which is the dog that you're referring to. And I don't remember what Aegis's one is. Let's see, Palladion. So yeah, apparently because your character is kind of a... Well, I've always chosen to believe that it's because your character is kind of a sociopath and also kind of an expressionless git that doesn't really have a personality of their own. Although that's not really fair, but I mean it kind of is what the game is saying. You don't specifically have a personality of your own, so you can freely change the personas or the masks that you wear as much as you want. But yeah, every other character can only ever summon one very specific persona. And later on in the game, they can upgrade it to a different one, but it's kind of the idea that it's the same one, but more fully realized, if that makes any sense. And yeah, in Persona, this power that you have to summon anything that you want is called the wild card. For whatever reason. I think they explained that in 4 why it's called that. But anyway, yeah, the dog summoned the dog because it's the personification of his inner personality kind of thing. I know it doesn't make much sense, but not much in this game actually makes much sense if you take it at face value. There's a lot of symbolism in this game generally. So I think this is it for tonight. I'm probably gonna try and do another run of 151 to 159 tomorrow, cause I'm still missing the 2 red shadows that I need to kill for the other quest. But in the meantime, I think this is it for tonight. I'm gonna be online tomorrow probably at the same time, but I might not stay as long because the missus has a work function to attend to at the night. And then when she comes back, I'm gonna have to drive her home. So I might have to leave at like 11 or 12 in like midnight to take her home. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna try and stream, but maybe not. Maybe I'll do it over the weekend. But at any rate, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for all the raids, all the hosts, all the sticking around and chatting. I'm gonna see if we can find someone else to watch for a while. I'm not sure who is streaming at the moment. I'm hoping like maybe Raiken. Nope. Let's see. Oh, Cloud Valentino is doing... What's that? Bloodborne. Oh, he's doing Bloodborne. That's nice. So let's trade Cloud and stick around if you want to see some Bloodborne. Otherwise, I will see you around tomorrow, probably, like we've already established. So have a very pleasant evening, and I hope to see you around soon. Good night.